Recognizing your own peaceful and harmonic potential. December 29, 2013. We begin this week's transmission with a reflection to another time when you were confronted with the potential of joining a disagreement already underway with one or two other individuals, yet your mere presence and choice to not engage simply helped to diffuse the situation that could have easily escalated. At the time of this occurrence, dear ones, were you aware of the strength of your presence? Did you receive any inner knowing that just by being there brought peace and harmony among those involved? We are encouraging each of you that it is more than possible to be able to bring peace and harmony into any conflict, while not taking any sides, but to act completely as a peaceful stimulus. Quietly is the best way, when prompted to speak, or to share ideas, concepts or even opinions. You consciously and maturely answer in a way that doesn't reflect one person's ideas or another's. You are neutral, calm and in control of your feelings and emotions. You are urged to understand that conflicts and disagreements are not really about who is right or who is wrong, because each person involved has their idea of being right. Conflicts, dear ones, are mainly about confused and misinterpreted feelings and frenzied emotions that contribute to your thoughts becoming chaotic and your awareness becoming fragmented. Being right or wrong only comes into play as you rapidly reflect the chain of events that brought on the upset, where you may begin yelling or demanding that you are the right one, without acknowledging or admitting that the situation and the heat of the conflict has caused the confusion and hurt. What can occur instead of debating back and forth and from the constant need to react and respond is that you can bring in peace and harmony. You are able to do this, dear ones, not because it is the right thing to do, but because without peace, dear ones, no change, no productivity can result from the heated exchange. It is true, you are each very complex, some more than others, but each of you have within you emotions that conflict with your reasons. Remember, within you there is a deeper self that is more than capable of bringing unity to your whole being. Mind, heart, body and spirit. Just as you meditate, dear ones, what is occurring besides you settling into the solitude of the moment is that you are aligning your mind consciously to your inner self that is able to exceed conflicts, disagreements and other difficult situations. While being in the rehabilitating and restful state during meditation, you are able to move beyond the fears your ego creates, and any discord that was created begins to lift as you become connected once again with your soul. Your perception of being separated begins to drift away as you enter a unifying state of consciousness. Understand, dear ones, the experience you will create with the oneness of your inner self, and the quiet you discover will refresh your once busy mind and allow it to gently and lovingly get rid of old conditioned thought patterns, judgments and out-of-date biases, giving you the freedom you deserve to be more of who you are meant to be, to come forth from your authentic self and permit willingly to show this pure side of yourself to others. Being able to recognize yourself at the soul level, dear ones, is your first step to bringing peace to yourself that will radiate outward towards others. It will help to bring down any previously created barriers that had you thinking in terms of us and them. The new peace and harmony you have discovered, dear ones, will help liberate you and create a tighter bond between your whole self, the rest of humanity and with God. Each dear soul all carries the intelligence of creating harmony, peace and love effortlessly. Being aware of what you are able to do that is mindful, well thought and compassionate is an important key. Become more observant of yourself during any kind of interaction with others, regardless if they are heated or not. When you are able to retain the grand forces of harmony, joy, love and compassion in any situation, event, or circumstance, you are truly creating success and prosperity effortlessly. To bring more peace into your lives and into any situation that crosses your path, dear ones, we have 3 things for you to consider: acceptance, accountability and defenselessness. We encourage you to accept people, not just certain people or certain races or types of people, but all people, all situations, and events as they happen. Understand that every moment that you encounter is exactly what it is to be through choices you made to bring the experience forward. End the struggling against God and the universe, and remember, you are not alone. Don't fight the changes that are occurring within the situation you are facing. Allow them to flow, Accept what is happening and not just as you wish them to be. Once you have accepted the situation or event for what it is then up to you to be accountable for your part of the situation, and for all other steps that led up to it and to any other area in your life that you consider to be a problem. When you begin to be more responsible for your actions, you stop blaming others for the situation that developed, including ending the need to blame yourself. Remember, dear ones, within every difficult situation or problem there is an opportunity that is hidden, and this hidden and valuable lesson helps you to become more alert, more aware, and permits you to take the situation that is in front of you and transform it into something better, something more tolerable and less difficult. The third step we wish for you to take into practice is ending your need to always defend your beliefs, or your point of view. Reduce your need to convince others to accept what you have shared. Allow yourself to be open to all viewpoints and work at being less attached to any of your views or opinions. It is understood, dear ones, that the majority of all opinions are created out of your ego, where ideas are misconstrued and where emotions and feelings are heavily in control and help feed your biases. Learning to become less attached and less biased to any one idea, concept or way will encourage more peace and harmony to filter into all your interactions. It is essential to be active in all the inner work that you take on, to explore, to discover, to create personal goals for your inner self, learning to remain in the now moment as often as possible and making every effort with your heart and soul working in unison to propel you along your chosen path and life journey. You will encounter moments where you find yourself being drawn by God's immeasurable love and light. You may not literally see His presence, His light or His love, but you have moments when you will feel His gentle push that will pull you to new directions to explore your abilities to bring peace and harmony into more places. The subtleness of all the inner work you have applied, dear ones, will reach far beyond what you would normally be drawn to or become receptive to, because you have been able to achieve balance, peace and harmony into your inner self that is radiating into all other areas of your life. Each of you has this potential and ability. It's simply a matter of recognizing your own potential, then bringing those changes that are positive, helpful and harmonic into effect, and we know you can because of all that you have achieved before now. I am Melchizedek through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com